Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. JJ here, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at the summer 2025 leaked photos for LEGO Harry Potter. In this video, we'll take a look at the leaked photo for Privet Drive, and we'll also look at the set names as well as piece counts for the other sets releasing this summer. Lastly, we're going to talk about the rumors for this year's DTOC LEGO Harry Potter set, which is rumored to be potentially Hogsmeade, so I'm really excited to see what that looks like. But let's jump right in now and look at the leaked photos for Privet Drive. We saw our first version of Privet Drive when it was released in 2002 with early LEGO Harry Potter, and then of course again in 2019 when the theme was relaunched in 2018. But as we can see with the new images of the set coming out this summer, it's much larger than the previous two editions, almost feeling like double the size with the two portions. I really like the front there as well as the inclusion of the kind of dining area. What's cool about this is the past ones have focused specifically on either the Philosopher's Stone or the Chamber of Secrets. However, of course, with Aunt Marge here, we're going to see a focus here on the Prisoner of Azkaban as well. I think both the Dursley minifigures look great from what we can see in this image, and I do like the build technique used for Aunt Marge. Now, it's not a big fig like I would have traditionally thought. However, I'm very interested to see if there's also a smaller version of this character included with the set. Too special about the LEGO Harry Potter minifigure. However, I really like the Dudley in a new version that we haven't seen before, there with the mid-legs. I like how we're still seeing references to the Philosopher's Stone there on the door with all the letters coming into the mailbox, as well as the Chamber of Secrets, as we can see with kind of the bars on Harry's window up here. This set's going to be released with 639 pieces, retailing for $89.99 in the US, so the price per piece ratio doesn't seem great. However, looking at the build, I'm really satisfied with it. I really like the two portions. I'm assuming this is going to fold in half, so you can have a fully enclosed building for Privet Drive, or you can display it kind of on those hinge pieces opened up here. But all in all, I'm really happy with this set. I think they do a good job. A little bit less detailing here on the front than the previous version that we saw, but including the dining room and the window there really makes it stand out in the collection. Special thanks to Yee Mama Yo for posting these photos onto Reddit. Now let's take a look at some of the set names as well as piece counts for the other LEGO Harry Potter sets releasing in summer of 2025. One of the sets I'm most excited for is the Hogwarts Castle, the main tower. Here we'll see the expansion of the Hogwarts Castle system. This set's retailing for $249.99 in the US with 2,135 pieces. Now we've already seen this Hogwarts Castle system with the Great Hall in a really grand scale with lots of details. So there's lots of rumors going around what is going to be included with this main tower set that's $50 more than the Great Hall set. People think probably Dumbledore's office, the grand staircase, a common room, maybe Slytherin, in the dungeons, maybe the Gryffindor common room, perhaps a classroom such as the Defense Against the Dark Arts. So it's really up in the air, and I'm excited to see when these images leak to see exactly what is included. I think there's a lot of potential for different things, but I want to see how accurate they make some of these. As part of the Hogwarts Castle expansion, we're also getting a Herbology class. This set will have 390 pieces, retailing for $49.99 in the US. And my guess is it's going to be a similar insert that we saw with the Charms class as well as the Potions class. It's $10 more than the Potions class, so my guess is it will be a similar sizing as the Potions classroom, but I'm very hopeful that it will have an additional exterior build that the Potions class did not have, so maybe a more finished kind of greenhouse exterior build, so that it can kind of stand on its own, and that perhaps the insert is inside the exterior portion that comes with this set as a greenhouse. I'm hoping kind of a mixture of a greenhouse with that Potions class. We are getting a Monster Book of Monsters set for $59.99 in the US with 518 pieces. And this is the set that I'm most unsure about what to expect. I'm not sure if this is going to be kind of built in the same scale as the Hogwarts icons, or if it's going to be a play scale set where you can open this up to reveal some monsters. But I'm really interested to see what the designers do with this, as it's a little bit more unique for some of the sets that we're getting this summer. For $99.99 in the US with 795 pieces, we're also seeing an expansion to that play scale Diagon Alley set. This is going to have the quality Quidditch supplies as well as the ice cream parlor. So I'm probably going to pick this up. I also have the 2020 version of Diagon Alley, but I like kind of comparing the two. So I will add this to my collection as well. And I wish they would include kind of a smaller set we didn't already have in Diagon Alley. Also getting a Dumbledore Phoenix build for $19.99. My guess is this will be very similar to that $20 Hedwig set that we had, perhaps like a little perch, and some additional little, brick built items as well. So I'll probably skip out on this one, but I think it's cool they're making kind of these smaller sets for people to buy and to get into LEGO Harry Potter. Another set they're making that I don't fully understand for $99.99 is it's called a Book Nook, the Hogwarts Express. So my guess is this will be some type of like display piece that you can put on a bookshelf, almost like a bookend. I'm guessing maybe the Hogwarts Express will be coming either at you or it'll just be the front of the build coming to the side on a really large scale. I'm interested to see what this looks like before I commit to buying it, of course. Now, we haven't got any official confirmation for the 2025 LEGO Harry Potter D2C set. However, a rumor is circulating that it is going to be themed based on Hogsmeade, and I've heard two parts of this rumor. I've heard one that it's going to be very similar in scale to the 2020 LEGO Harry Potter Diagon Alley set, which is pretty much exactly what I would want in this D2C set. So if it ends up being that, I'll be very satisfied. However, I have also heard that there's going to be a microscale version of Hogsmeade released this year as the D2C set, and that's a lot less exciting. That's not a set I would pick up, and that would seem a little strange just because they just released the microscale version of Diagon Alley. I will keep you all posted as more information comes out, but I'm very hopeful at this point that it is going to be a Hogsmeade in a minifigure scale similar to that 2020 Diagon Alley set, but stay tuned for more information. If you want to stay updated with LEGO leaks, rumors, news, and reviews, especially as it relates to LEGO Harry Potter, hit the subscribe button down below, but I will see you all next time.